Robocop, a film that probably needs no introduction. A Paul Verhoeven film from year 1987, and I would call this the best Paul Verhoeven picture ever made, and that is saying something. But also, I would call this one of the better movies of the 1980s, and I think it's a milestone in science fiction action pictures, and also I would go even that far to call this one of the best movies ever made. But did you know that Robocop is also one of the most notoriously badly cut Finnish videotapes around? You're watching Video Talk and this is Video Butchery. Welcome! So the year was 1987 when the video law was hastily assembled by the Finnish parliament, and this gave the power to Finnish Board of Film Classification to rate movies for home video usage. Previously they were only rate films for cinema distribution, but this time it applies also to the home video release. And this law was so fucked up and hastily done that in the last moments when they were assembling this law, they introduced this so-called K-18 directive, which prohibited films rated for 18 persons and over to be released on home video. This one directive created probably one of the most harshest video laws in the Western world, and this applied especially to the violent pictures. And Robocop came out in 1987, and Robocop was banned twice by the Finnish Board of Film Classifications before granted a Cinema K-18, 18 rated age restriction, and that was after 6 minutes of cuts. But because of that K-18 directive in the Finnish video law, they didn't satisfy for 6 minutes of cut, but they had to go even further for this home video release. So let's take a look how much damage they actually did for this poor little video.
I am now authorized to use physical force.
So the first cut applies to the scene where poor Mr. Kinney is shot by Ed 209, and we don't get to see any of those tasty little delicious quips that pop out from Mr. Kinney's body. And mind you, this is an R-rated cut which they use as a base for this video release, not a television version, which is also available on this Arrow Blu-ray. And television version, while even more cut than this video and censored for the cursing and stuff, even that version includes Mr. Kinney getting hit by the bullets, but without the squibs. But here, they didn't want to show any blood. But if you don't know about these squibs, you probably wouldn't even notice that. Okay, now we are entering the poorly cut territory. Can you fly, Bobby? Is gone. They don't throw the guy out of the vehicle. And mind you, there's a continuity error when they stop the car in the industrial area. The windshield is completely busted, so...
Cops don't like me, so I don't like cops.
So the Murphy's death scene, the so-called crucifixion scene, yeah, that is pretty poorly cut. So even the is got. And all the hits to Murphy, they are all gone. And of course, the final shot to the head. It's all missing, so there's nothing to see. But basically I can understand this cut because it's pretty gruesome and it's unnecessarily violent. But it is necessary for this film. It amps up the stakes for the film, but not in this version.
I really have to tell you.
What's our blood pressure?
I've got 40 cells.
All right. Control it.
So this operating room scene, they really had to get rid all of the bloody shots of Murphy being revived. And I really like that fact that Murphy's wife, she is saying, I really have to tell you something. And in this Finnish version, we miss the line, I love you. Why this whole thing had to be cut? I guess for the continuity, but I don't know. They really hacked this scene too very much apart. Fuck that, man!
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.
Okay, did you notice anything funny about that scene? Well, I sure as hell did, because I have seen Robocop a million times, but this version doesn't include at all the rape scene. I mean, the whole rape scene is gone, where these two guys attempt to rape this one lady, and Robocop comes and shoots between the lady's legs to the balls of the rapist. That whole entire sequence is gone. Why?
And you need lots of stimulation, Bobby.
Yes, I do.
Okay, in this bitches leave scene, first of all, we do not see the coke sniffing and this funny dialogue after that. But what's even worse, we don't get to see Clarence Bodyguard shooting Bob Morton's leg and Bob Morton bleeding for his life.
If you think you're gonna get away with it, you gotta... Ah! God damn it! Hello, buddy boy. Dick Jones.
Okay, this coke factory scene, I mean, I am speechless. First of all, Robocop doesn't shoot anybody. At least 20 guys just get away from there. I guess they just leave. And why does this one guy, he just throws himself out of the balcony? Why? I mean, what's wrong with bloody scripts? We had Red Heat on video, and this came around same time than Robocop. This is uncut. It has bloody scripts. Why couldn't they show even like 5 guys getting shot? I don't know why. We have Extreme Prejudice. This is uncut. This is about the same time than Robocop. This is also uncut in Finland, but here they wanted to make an example of not having any bloody violence, so they cut everything out. You know, every guy just dies or leaves. I don't know.
Anything you say may be used against you.
It's Dick Jones! I don't like it any more than you do, Reed, but listen.
I guess throwing guys through the windows is a big no-no.
Joey's got a car just like yours, man.
Yo, Clarence, what do you think, buddy?
Okay, that amazes me. Why? The entire sequence where Clarence picks up the Cobra cannon and shoots the car, and then the whole gang goes on rampage using the Cobra cannon to shoot off the stores. All of that is no more. So what? Now we are cutting off explosions. I guess they were very worried about a Finnish kid after watching a Robocop getting somewhere a Cobra cannon or a bazooka and going around downtown and shooting like stores and cars and whatnot with those Cobra cannons. So clearly this was one dangerous picture.
I gotcha!
So that scene where Emil gets turned into a mutant by this toxic waste and gets ran over by Clarence with a car, and the Emil splashing over the Clarence's windshield, that is no more. That doesn't surprise me at all that this scene is cut. And also the shooting of Louis is shortened. We don't get to see the other angle where the windshield is blowing, and the squibs are blowing out of her body. The stabbing of Clarence Bodiger's neck, for sure, that is cut a lot. And also the aftermath where blood is spurting out of his throat. That is no more.
You're fired! Thank you.
So in this version, Dick Jones is only shot once. In the uncut version, he's shot like 5 or 6 times. I don't even remember. But here, you don't get to see any of the bloody squibs. And that is no surprise considering how bad of a hack job this film was. So, oh my god. I can't believe this is 10 minutes and 48 seconds of cuts in this one single VHS. And do you wanna know what the funny thing is? This is not even the most cut Finnish video version, so I don't know. There's a lot to cover. So hey, if you like this video, if you like Robocop, hit that like button. Maybe I do another video butchery. But now I thank you for watching and keep watching Video Talk. If you want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And now go watch the next video. Thank you. Bye. I wouldn't buy that for $1.